Hi guys, welcome to my first ever long form video. I don't know why I'm pointing like that, but thank you for coming. So you clicked on this so you know it's a makeup tutorial. I don't really want to do a long intro, but just letting you guys know, like, I've struggled with doing my makeup, especially since I've started getting pimpies on my forehead. They're very nice and lovely, and I've watched so many routines, I've watched so many creators, and a lot of them are very good. Some of them aren't very good, but this is my routine for actually learning how to cover your acne but not look cakey. Makeup always starts out with some good skincare. So this is my skincare routine. If you already did your skincare, skip to this timestamp right here. I start out with this mist from the Inkey List, and just spray 2 sprays on. Be very minimal here. And then I don't use both though, make sure to be careful about that. I either use Bubble. This is the Water Slide Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is when my skin is usually suffering a little bit from dryness. Usually in the summer I use this. And this is my Ordinary Niacinamide Serum. This is really good for breakouts and clogged up pores, but I'm gonna use this one today because my skin is feeling dry. I'm just gonna put it on my face. And then the moisturizer I always use, it's my favorite. I've been using it since I was 11. It was the first moisturizer I ever bought, so I'm loyal to this one. It's the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream. I'm just gonna rub it on my skin. And make sure to put products on your neck because your neck can't be dry and flaky because your face and neck go together. This is probably the most important step. I use SPF. I use this one from Sunbum. It's tinted. It's SPF 30. You want to make sure you're using sunscreen no matter what season because the sun doesn't disappear in the winter. There's still a sun. And it can still be very sunny outside and yeah, it can still burn you. Oh, this one gives me a little tint and a little glow with it. It's very nice. It looks very pretty. But if you just want a basic clear one, Sunbum makes great ones. I also know Supergoop makes great ones. I have one in here. I have a mini. And you can also just get any one. Just make sure it's it won't clog your pores. It's non-comedogenic. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Comedogenic.
But make sure it won't clog your pores if you're young. Typically be going in with a primer of some sort, but it has been breaking me out recently, the e.l.f. one I've been using. So that's why I'm going to just spray some setting spray on and use it as a primer. This one's almost empty. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this one. I've had it for so long, if you could tell by all the powder that's on it. It is great for anything. I use it a lot for dance recitals and stuff. I'm just gonna spray that on, rub it in, pat it down, and then I'm gonna wait a minute and do my brows now. My 2 favorite brow products. They're both on the affordable side. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Brow Mascara. This is the brow side. This is the Sephora Collection Clear Brow Gel. This one's $14, I think, which is a little bit more expensive than this one. This one's literally $2, I think. I got it in a pack of 2 for $4, so I'd assume it's $2. Brows have always been something complicated for me. I never knew how to do them because all the influencers, they're just just fill them in. And I'm so what does that mean? And I honestly already have thick eyebrows, so I can't really give you a fill them in tutorial because I don't own a brow pencil. I do own a tinted brow gel if you want a little bit more color, if you have thinner eyebrows than me. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. It's tinted. I usually use it on the edges, the ends of my brows, because those are usually the finest parts. And I'm just gonna brush them up a little bit because I like the ends to be sort of brushed up and at an angle. So I brush it at an angle. very lightly. Like that, if that makes sense. And then I get my clear brow gel. And I think I'm going to use Sephora today. It has this really nice applicator. Yeah. And I'm going to just, I'll give you guys a close-up. Brush it up. And then smooth it down. And then just like flick it out a little bit. I kind of like the sleek brow look recently. I know it's a little controversial. I really like it. I don't know how other people feel. Honestly, like, brows are so complicated. We all have different, like, shapes that suit us and shapes that don't. And, like, if it doesn't, like, make you happy, just, like, don't do it. If, like, you don't feel your best with, like, the sleek brow or whatever, you could choose a totally different shape. You could literally feather your eyebrows if it makes you feel happy. Like, honestly, like, feathered brows don't look good on me, but who knows? They might look perfect on you. But I start with a feathered brow and kind of smooth it down, if that makes sense. Usually, for people my age, foundation can be... I just dropped something. But foundation can be a little bit intense for someone my age, so I'd recommend something like this, the Emco Beauty. And as you can see, it is not a shade. This is my shade when I'm tan, but I'm not tan right now, even though it's the summer. I haven't, like, gone out to tan. Like, I've tanned once, but my face didn't tan for some reason. So we're just gonna put a little bit on, and I'm kind of gonna use it, like, a little bit more above my face. And then I'm just gonna blend it in. So it kind of gives that, like, snatched up look right now. And I kind of use it like a highlighter, but, like, I just keep it under. And I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend it in. I'm sorry if it's too dirty for you, but that's usually what I use. And it kind of sculpts my face. It, like, sets it up for success. You know what I mean? Another hack coming up later with this same product. You can also, if you don't have something like this, if you have a foundation, mix it with some moisturizer. It makes, like, a skin tint. It makes it, like, less. So, like, you can, like, put your foundation in and, like, a little drop. And look, it's a literal skin tint. Like, genius. Next up, this product is not budget friendly. I'm sorry, guys. I will bring out a budget friendly alternative. I currently only have 2 concealers. This is the budget one I have. It's from e.l.f. It's not the best concealer, to be honest. My favorite concealer is, like, the NYX Pump one. I'll picture. And that's my favorite drugstore concealer. This is my favorite concealer ever. This is definitely worth the money. It's the Fenty concealer. I think it's the We're Even concealer. And it's literally so good. It's lasted me 2 years. I'm still, like, not emptied out of it, although you can see the little cracks in there. I might have to buy a new one soon, but I love it so much. And I'm just gonna apply it under my eye, but not directly under your eye, because that can cause, like, eye bags. Just, like, under my eye, just a little dot. And then my acne, I'm gonna apply it on the back of my hand, like that, just like one swatch. I'll add more if I need to and pick it up with my beauty blender, but first we're just gonna blend out the under eyes. And this concealer is the perfect match for me. It might look a little too pale, but, like, it's not. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the concealer with the acne. I just, like, dot it around pimply areas. And down here. Just, like, gently. Sorry, I was literally beating myself up. And then I'm going to add a little bit more because I need some more. Oh my god, it's still scraping it out. Please do not run out soon of concealer. Just dot it up. Making like a concoction here. And dots all over my face. Dots over here because I have a little pimpy over there. Oh, sometimes the Beauty Blender doesn't do all the work. It usually does, but not today apparently. So I'm going to be taking my brush and putting it on the concealer wand like that. Picking up some concealer and just doing a little dot. It's been working on my forehead like recently. The concealer with Beauty Blender usually works. Sorry guys, roofing people. And now all that concealer out with a big brush. Patting, do not rub it because then the concealer will just go away and like it's not gonna work out that way. So just gently pat it around, making sure it's all blended out. Now I had to use a lot more concealer on this side because, like I said, this side's the only side that breaks out. This is my favorite blush. This is the blush I always use, Rare Beauty. But if you don't want to like spend like money on this, even though like it's really good and will last you so long, I believe this is worth money. But like if you don't want to spend money, I have an alternative for you. Maybe the Pixie blush, which is really good. It's like really glowy and hydrated. This is like the pH version. I don't think it really matters though. I like this, although it's a stain, so it can kind of be annoying because you have to blend it really quickly. But if you still want a little Rare Beauty experience, the mini is also good. This lasted a mini last time I repurchased a mini. It lasted me a year, and I've had this for a year, and yeah. But these are both in the shade Hope, so that's great. And then this is my favorite powder blush. We're not going to be using powder blush today, though. Anything about this blush, you know, a little bit goes a long way. So we're going to do a little dot on my cheek, a little dot on my other cheek. And you want to put your blush up high, not down low, because that will, like, sculpt your face. A little dot right here on the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to blend out with my brush. Might look a little crazy. I might look like I'm over blushing, but that's why the next step is so important with making sure we don't look like we're over blushing in an oily mess. Powder. And I know powder's scary. Powder can make you look cakey. Like I've experience with that. But I'm not going to be using like too much powder, and literally I just use it here. Sometimes up here. I think today I need to use it up here because I literally look like a bald person with how shiny my forehead is. But I use this powder. It's from Emco Beauty. It's famous for being a Charlotte Tilbury dupe. I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I don't really know what to say. And I've never tried a high-end powder before. Only been doing drugstore ones. And I use a fluffy brush. Tap off the excess. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm just gonna put some under my eye. I feel like that looks really natural. And I feel very airbrushed. Like I'm like clean, but I'm not oily, you know what I mean? This is the base I worked with today. I know my forehead is still shiny, but that's just a part of me. And you can kind of still see a little bit of my acne come through, but that's like okay, like we're here for it. You can have like more concealer if you want to, but I kind of like it today as it is. Going on to my eyeballs. Oh, I don't know why I did that. But I'm going to curl my lashes with this eyelash curler. It's from Sephora. And I'm going to put it on my lashes and point them up like that. I'm going to hold for 10. Oh, maybe I'm not. And I'm gonna go back all the way to the root and hold for 5. Squeezing tighter. And there they are. I'm going to do the other eye. Bring this product back, and I'm going to use the lash side to add some clear mascara to my lashes. Just brush them up. Okay, now that my lashes are clear mascaraed up, time for some regular mascara. This is the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Angel. This one is very good. It's very lengthening because, like, I don't need much volume in my lashes. It's definitely a no clump mascara. Look at that. I'm going to do my other eye. I feel like doing my mascara is so weird. Like, I look horrible. Okay. And these are the lashes. Mascara, like, up here. Be sure to use, like, a Q-tip and just take it off. You can dip it in, like, micellar water. Take your mascara off. All I do for eyes, I just do my lashes. Now time for my lippy. One of my favorite things and investments this year was a peel off lip stain. This is the one from She Glam. I know there's one from like this brand called like Satua or something, but I don't have that one. So we're just gonna put it and use it like lip liner. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put on some setting spray, same one I used at the beginning. Gorgeous. And we look wet right now, but we're gonna just wait for this to dry and this to dry off. Look how beautiful that is. For this e.l.f. Stay, this is the shade Cola. Don't worry, it's not red. It's not gonna show up red. Just gonna put a little bit in the middle of my lips and then dab it in. Oh, I have a little bit of stain up there. Okay. That's cute. Recently, with the summer going on, I have not been using lip gloss because when I run, my hair gets stuck in it. So I use this little chapstick from Nivea. This one is so underrated. It's in the shade Blackberry, I think, and it's so good. I'm just gonna put it around my lips until I have a little lip combo. Okay, this is my finished makeup. Subscribe if you liked it. If you want me to do something else soon, just tell me.